What's up, everybody? It's your boy, it's Wilkinson, and I'm here to show you my realm. My boys are annoying. They are constantly smacking me all up. But despite all that, you'll see my second intro, which is a fail, and you'll get introduced to a little bit of the world that I've built.
What's up, everybody? This is Wilkinson. Alright, so that was Goose there, and bro felt like he had the right to just come smack me before we did this tour of the realm. This is gonna take some time. We're gonna try and split it up and make this as neat and as organized as possible. If you were to look behind me, you can actually see the map, and we'll get into that a little bit. I started this realm like over a year and a half ago, I want to say. And this building that we're in now is called the Manor, and I've just really been building off of that ever since. Shortly after starting this thing, I invited, who is in my face right now, to join. All right, I did a little intro. Jesus Christ, can I? The whole time I'm trying to like record this, you're like in my face.
That wasn't me.
Okay. Do I have to rewind the footage?
Yeah, rewind the footage.
Okay. Anyways, shortly after starting the realm, I invited this guy, Sage. Do we do your online name, or do we do?
Dude, my name is Sage Sailor. What are you talking about?
You're right.
I would dox him like that.
Yeah, bro, you're wild.
I'm just trying to get you fucking swatted. I'm sorry. I mean, your name. Never mind.
It's 1, 2, 3, Liverworst Road, Apartment C.
No, what the heck?
This is the Manor. All right. What's your guys' favorite thing about the Manor before we get too far into it?
Probably.
That you moved.
Dang, that's horrible. Definitely the map room.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
Something that's physical and not gonna hurt my feelings.
The only reason I come here is to go down to deep sleep.
I like the wool too.
That's my wool that he stole.
It's organized now.
Yeah.
Well, I use it to farm netherite, so.
But yeah, no, this base serves me well. It's got a nice little like chill out room, because as you can hear, we do a lot of relaxing in the realm. And
yep.
Got a nice little crafting room with the blast furnaces, disenchantment. Normally there's an anvil here, but I guess it got used up. This map is locked from about a month or so ago. Just kind of keeping it like this, maybe even older than that. Then I built this as a two-man base, so the upstairs splits, and it's kind of the same basic layout on either side from top to bottom, but got a nice little bedroom up here, and I got my dog room up here. On the other side, we have a axolotl pond with one of each type of axolotl, and they're all named. We got Walter, the white one. We got Poopy, the brown one. We got Brain and Pinky, and then I don't know how to say Aslan.
Aslan.
Then on the other side, you know, another bedroom, some storage, and a little fireplace and all that fun stuff. So, and then this used to be a farm, but we have since changed it. Got a little lava down there. We've since recently changed this and created the map room, and this allows us to essentially look at the entire realm and good detail. Oh jeez, we got phantoms. That's the majority of everything. That's been updated, so that's pretty good. Yeah. But that is the first build on the realm itself. Didn't have all this going on when I first built this. Obviously it was a lot less. Hopefully I've got some screenshots I can throw into the video itself. But yeah, no, this has probably seen the most changes. We have a history map room, so that goes all the way back to April of 23. So pretty much us three being the main builders, we've got our faces up on the mountainside here, and yeah, it's pretty dope. And the lore, me and Sage here have kingdoms, so we've got crowns on our heads. He's just got an island, kind of like Festus, if you will, just tinkering away.
Yeah, what even are you, bro?
Unappreciated.
While we're over here, we have a axolotl farm of every color variety, so that we can, just constantly be getting those. And we've got a message board as well, going over some of the most important messages of the day.
Like this one on Monday.
Yeah, I think that must be a mistype or something. Give me 30 seconds. Oh, glorious. Into the axolotl pond I went.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
This road over here takes you to Peasley's Island and Basidium, and this road, which we're going to take here, goes into Westfield. We'll go the long way. We won't go this way and go by these farms. So we have a bee farm. I got inspiration from a couple of builds. I saw somebody's chicken farm. This was one of the first builds in Westfield. It actually sits...
Give me your lunch money.
On the most outskirts of Westfield. You guys are breaking my grass. This is my little fisherman's hut. And normally barrels are a problem and too many villagers get attracted to them, but no one really seems to come to this. Still get villagers living in the manor though. Tavern's one of the greatest spots because you can party, celebrate here. We've got a lodestone. We've got some storage and some secrets down this door, but maybe another day. What we are going to show you today is the bar, and we've got a nice little fireplace, and this goes back this way. We've got this nice little bar area. Oh, they're going down and out. We got a nice bed section and then an eating area. We found this build on YouTube as well. We were like, hey, this is perfect. And then we keep a lot of food. Make sure everybody stays nice and healthy.
Tavern brawl.
This bridge here takes you straight over to Basidium. There's a ton of builds in Westfield, so we'll try and not spend too much time on the smaller ones. But this one right here is a nice little archery one, for the Fletcher station and that villager type when this table actually becomes useful. This build might actually be used a little bit more, but otherwise we just put it next to the tavern so that it had a little bit of a fun thing. Still has a little bit of use. Coming this way, we've got a simple house, kind of split up in a few different spots. Not really simple, but another decent build found on YouTube. Down here, the big thing with Westfield is that I wanted the entire city to feel like one giant mega build. So I was more or less looking around trying to find different styles that worked within the giant compound that I wanted to create. I think I achieved that overall. That's just another house there. And then here we have the weaponsmith. And then this is the trading hall here. It's set up so that it can just basically jam-pack villagers inside of it. So that's why it's kind of cramped up like this. This build had some storage, this big open space back here. This way, this is one of the first builds, the farm. And then I added this little house after the fact. But then I've scattered composters and farms throughout the lands. Anything to add, guys?
The villagers like to congregate over here for some reason. I think this is where they keep the white.
Well, there's also like 10 job stations over here.
Got another house here. It's kind of a two-staged house. So you've got 2 beds up here, and then a nice little kind of shop area down here. This is also set up for the butchers. There were animals back here. This is our monument to killing the Ender Dragon. Me and Sage had killed the Ender Dragon on February 29th, 2024, on a leap day. And then for the next...
Oh, yeah.
There's about 20 significant Ender Dragon kills because each one opens up a portal. So we're tracking some of the dates with friends on this map. So Peasley and his girlfriend did the second one. So we'll just kind of number them out. This is the apartments. It was at one point used for bulk storage, but now it's just a couple of like apartment buildings. But the bulk storage section, all this is still set up. My hope is that one day somebody just wants to come in and do the interiors on it and maybe set up to live here or whatever. It's a nice little base. We used this a lot, didn't we?
Yeah.
Although there is no way down currently, you just have to fall.
Oh shit.
What'd you do?
You pissed off big guy.
We've got this church here as well, and a little graveyard to boot. We've had some losses, like Hypercus and Bader, who was our tool master, and our first to die for this. We've lost a pickaxe, and then Dog, but Dog has since been resurrected. AKA we thought he died, but he didn't.
No, we resurrected him, bro.
We resurrected him. The Blue Queen, I don't know how to say her real name, and then Steven.
Shalotl.
People of Westfield are a little weird, and they only have one religion, which worships a squid.
Yeah, and they're...
That is not true at all. That does not stand any grounds.
Well, that's the word on the street, so take it for a grain of salt.
Propaganda that you've been pushing. But
Sure.
I mean, just coming up to the church tower top.
Sounds more like independent media to me.
Coming up to the church tower top, you can see that there's a decent amount going on in the city. So I will, like I said, continue to show off some of it. Take peeks inside the doors, stuff like that. Ocean monument and completely unscathing that from underneath the ground. We've got, dude, I freaking hate victims. Like, can we use a bed or something real quick?
Yeah.
Sure.
There's beds like everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, he started it, alright? He started
I'm messing
it.
around.
I'm in the middle of speaking, and this dude just decides to dink me. Like, do you mind? I'm trying to do something here, and you're just being a little brat, because I'm not giving you attention.
No, you want my attention.
So if you look on the map, there's a lot of other projects that we want to do. Like over there, we're gonna do a giant sky island that we're gonna erect out of nothing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's actually set up to connect everything around into a giant circuit.
And that was a nice addition by Peasley at that station.
Oh yeah. Beautiful work.
Yeah, and then he built this ugly breeder thing, which I don't really understand why we need it, but he did it. And we've got a couple more houses tucked right behind it that look nice, cute, and cozy.
I think you didn't talk about the village breeder enough.
I've got this nice modern house that I'm going to turn into a museum. And then we've got this little disco bar area, which we haven't ever partied at, but, you know, we could one day. And then this is our park right here. So tall house, we got the park. The interior of the tall house, I don't know. It's probably the worst interior out of all of my builds, I want to say. But it's mostly just tables and chairs. And this is the armor. Nice anvil out in the middle. Plenty of stations. Big open design in here. Plenty of room for activities upstairs in the attic. And then way on the outskirts, this is the shepherd's hut. My twin's base. Birdman up there.
Bird gang.
And then our library, which is also our enchanting area. It's not everybody's enchanting area, but it's a public one, and it has our fiction and non-fiction section, which has our lore books, and our enchanting books that are just kind of open to the public. This is a 4-story build. If you want to look up on YouTube Minecraft library, there is a complete video very easily found for this video. But I feel like that's probably the easiest tour of Westfield, like the kind of like the quick rundown. We've got giant like statues on either side of Westfield's coast. One behind the manor. Another build, it's easily found on YouTube as well. And then the same person did the archer, and I think it's a lady from my perspective, the archer lady over here. This is a good little spot where I can, I guess, show you part of the rail system and take it through Westfield. We'll fly over it, take it through, and then go to Peasley's Island using the rail system. We'll start from underneath the tavern, the little secret that I didn't show you at the beginning of the video.
Cool.
So yeah, no, there's a nice little storage area down here, and it comes down, and boom, there's a station. So if you were to head this way, you go into Basidium, and if you head this way, you go through Westfield, although this is the first stop in Westfield. What happened here was my voice is too quiet, the rails are too loud. You're going to see me debate Peasley here in a second, which is going to be pretty funny. But at the end of the day, this railway is one giant circle. And what you're seeing is me pass through Westfield, pass by the manor, go up and over to the mountain top where I want to build some stuff, or maybe somebody else. And then there's another stop along the way. But then it connects to Peasley's Island, where we're going to pick up for the rest of our tour. But the length of this video is getting too long, so I'm going to keep the first video to the manor in Westfield. It's some of my first creations, and then we're going to pick up in the next video showing off Peas Island and Basidium. So stay tuned.